just be like, I'm just gonna start doing these things and like let people talk and just like let's go ahead and just start this thing. For the most part, though, I just want to say, everybody, how you doing? It's great to have you here with me today. I'm going to go ahead and just start working on the projects. And what happens is that I have been just busy as all get out. I have a lot of stories to tell you, so I'm going to go ahead and make it short. Really quick, I don't have that long of a live stream because, why I have a long live stream, can I have it really quick. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and try and explain to you really quickly the different things that are going on right now. All right, for one, I had last weekend I was able to be part of the electrical union. I got a chance to take electrical union test, and it was great. Well, the first part was really difficult, but the second part was actually great. I got a chance to see it, and I was happy to be part of such a one taking these tests. Right, these tests that you have to go like to put the paperwork in, the work, the different things like that. And what happened is that I had to wait about 6 years. I put my request in at 2018, and 2018 is when I put a request in, and the whole world happened. Situation happened in the whole world. My papers got lost in the Malay, whatever happened. And then boom, I got put into this thing here. Finally, I got the test papers last year, October 16th of last year. I got in there, put it in, did the paperwork, submitted all the stuff in I need to get done by the deadline. Deadline was March 18th. Got that all in there. Boom, had a test this weekend. So this weekend, last week Saturday, I had the test for the electrical union. I'll tell you more about that, but for the most part, though, that was one of the cool things I saw, and I was just blessed by that. That was one of my things I was really happy about. So what I'm going to talk to you today, ladies and gentlemen, is about some of the things that happened this week. As I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do some sculpting, because that's what you guys come in here to see. Just come in here to see me sculpt. So let's see how that works out. I don't know if the camera's high enough. Let me start tilt the camera a little higher, so it's more on me and less on me. I'm going to tilt it up a little bit. There it is. All right, cool. So it's more on me. All right, so cool. More on my face. I see. Shrink it up a little bit. Okay, cool. Oh, let's bring it back. All right, good. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and start. First and foremost, those of you who know what I've been doing, I've been working on different sculptures and stuff. This one here, my friend, is a sculpture of a diplocaulus. This is like a hammerhead diplocaulus, and this is I call it saffron. And saffron is like this one here. It's not made of masking tape. Okay, so this is not masking tape. This is actually Instamorph. And what Instamorph is, my fellow humans, is a type of material that's like it's moldable plastic. If you look at it, it's really kind of like pretty cool. It's a cool kind of plastic right here. So what happens is that if you hit it with some ultraviolet light, she actually glows in the dark. I might just do that for you. If I'm feeling pretty good, because I have to kind of get some stuff later. But what happens? So what I do first, well, that's the last thing, the last result. But for the most part, though, I started with this one. This was the first idea one that I had. First idea one was here, so I try to follow the same kind of patterns you see, same patterns to compare it. This one here is masking tape, so this is a masking tape, and I made the cabochon eyeballs, as you can see right here, cabochon eyes. Right, then you have here, these are UV resin eyes, so I made a UV resin, but the eyes are just to make it more spherical. It's UV resin, and I put it in a mold. And the mold maker that I use, I got this from Michael's, and this is the mold maker that I had. This is this machine here, right here, and it's I keep it here because I like to keep it like all together. So this is the mold maker that I use. You get this from it's a resin, and it's a mold maker device. It's not the mold maker. It's a mold maker resin thing you put your hand in, and it'll for nails, when there's latest thing for nails. But for the most part, though, this is the mold maker. I use this. This is the mold for the eyeballs right here. Right, see this? And what I did was it was actually like for beads, to make beads. And what I did was I inverted it. Right, I inverted it. I popped this sucker out right there. Right, I popped this sucker out, and I clipped it on top just so that you can be able to take little things that was the mold itself because it was going to be like a bead maker, so it'd actually make a bead. I took it and I cut it up. So what I was trying to do, I was going to go to make my own type of mold maker, but what I did was that I used that to make these things here. So you can see that these are eyeballs, right? So eyeballs, and I put them on some popsicle sticks, right? So these things made eyeballs into popsicle sticks, and so so popsicle sticks, and I use that so these are the same size. I put little dots on them and all that. So these eyeballs also glow in the dark. Friends, once again, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 3,000. And when we get 3,000, I'm going to have a 3,000 special for everybody. Once again, but here's this for the most part, though. Here's the eyes. You can see that. So this eye is that. And then go from here to there. I also went from here to... Oh, and the type of resin, you want to see the type of resin I use? It's like here. You get this in Michael's. This is the type of resin. It's a light cure resin. I keep that in the bag, too, because I don't like the smell of it. You're not supposed to smell resin anyway. You're not supposed to breathe it. That's number one. That's supposed to breathe it. So I keep it all together in a Ziploc bag, baby. That's right. I have this one here is light resin, and I use another one it's like a white one. makes it into a white eyeball. So that's something there you can use for these things here too, to make these cool eyeballs. These are all painted, by the way. The ones I make here, they're all painted, as you can see. So it's painted. And I'm going to use that one here to be able to go ahead and make another one. So what I did was that I took all the information, right? So because I don't just make animation stuff and 3D animation, or I don't use Instamorph, because Instamorph, I started Instamorph way before I started using the masking tape stuff. So, but as you can see, there's two exactly the same, right? Now, I decided to do what I did with Deli. Now, you guys know I worked on one before. This one here is Dougie. This is Dougie. Dougie, like, hey, how you doing, everybody? I have a video. You see the video when I was doing deliveries yesterday. And also you have Pearl. Here's Pearl right here. So Pearl, she's really cool looking, right? So I thought, okay, this is Saffron. It's going to be a female, right? Saffron, right? The cool colors. So this one, again, this is an Instamorph, which is moldable plastic. It's very firm. See, like like that. Masking tape, it's, you know, I can bend it, masking tape and bend it and stuff like that, so it's all flexible and stuff too. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're gonna do, because you know, if you look at all the pictures are all kind of hammerhead like. I don't know why I like hammerhead stuff. It's just the coolness of it. You know, if I fell in love with platypus, I'd be making platypus monsters. I don't know. But for the most part, though, here you have this, and this is a scenario there where you have that. So this is a you know, my own version of a masking tape hammerhead shark, and here's a hammerhead. Here's a hammerhead. What do you call it? A hammerhead salamander. This is where my tongue starts. Yeah. Anyway, so here goes this, right? You have this one here. So this is Pearl. This is Pearl, and this here is Deli. Got Pearl. And so what happens? What I'm gonna do is I made another one like I showed you before, and this was guy here. His name is Dougie. So these guys were out there. We're doing deliveries yesterday. It was really intense. Pretty cool. Pretty nice doing that. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some eye surgery. I said I'm gonna do some eye surgery. I'm gonna show you guys some of the eye surgery I'm gonna do. But just show you real quick. This is the one here. This is this here was Deli. This is Deli in like salamander form, and this is Deli in like humanoid. Diplocoliton humanoid form. So yeah, this is kind of it. All made of masking tape, all lightweight. If you want one, order it. Instagram, One Life Must Art. One Life Must Art, Instagram. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, so here's those. Here's where you can get one of these. And he's delivering. It has in the back the famous "Get That Bread." You know when I found that shirt? It was a Five Below. Anyway, so that's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. Okay, so these are this. This is this. Your Deli. Your Dougie. Deli. And a hammerhead salamander. So okay, so now I'm going to show you Saffron in Saffron. When she's like in a thing form. So here she is in a humanoid form. So I'm gonna put her with the suit. So she has like this is the thing suit. This is Saffron, right? And Saffron, the whole Saffron came from the Firefly. Yeah, just to let you know. Okay, it's a name. It's a type of plant. Is it a plant? Anyway, it's a plant. Okay, so Saffron. Right, so here. So I'm gonna take off the thing. So here she is with that. Here she is with her eyes. I did some eyes back then, and so when you have that, you have the eyeballs, right? So I'm gonna go show you. I gave her an extra set of arms, okay, people. So here, this is her outfit. I'm gonna take off her outfit, so you're gonna see a naked salamander, okay? So watch out. Salamander got like lady parts, so watch out. Okay, here it goes. So, so here it goes. Gonna remove her from this thing, and she's got lady salamander parts. Yes, you guys. Kids are like, why'd you make salamander with boobs? It's like, you know what? I mean, I'm telling you, it's just like, you know, we found out that actually salamanders can give milk. So there you go. There you have it, right? So it happens. So why not make one that has like, you know, kind of like brilliant, so they have to kind of fit in. Okay, now here's a really ugly looking salamander. Hello, why you gotta make me so ugly? It's like, well, I don't know. I'm gonna fix you up, okay? But this is how it is so far. So see, this is the eyes. We're gonna do some eye surgery today, okay? We're gonna see, the thing is this, right? You see these nice blue eyes? Would you think it'd be better if she had nice blue eyes? Let me know in the chat if she has nice blue eyes, like a Pearl, or keep her nice brown eyes, like how it is when I made her character in this thing here. So this is what she's gonna look like, right? Same kind of paint job, same kind of thing, right? When I get done with the paint. But here it is that, right? So here's just really close. See? You see the eyes? Well, I'm gonna back up. You don't have to see me so close. But yeah, there's this here. You got this is the hair. This is the Deli, and this is the Saffron, right? With the paint. This is like Instamorph. You know what's so cool? This looks like one of those Safari toys. You know, like I bought this off the shelf in Safari, right? As a matter of fact, if you want one of these too, just let me know. Pretty much, I'm going to start putting some of these on Etsy. But if not on Etsy, then definitely just write me in the chat or write me on Instagram about these, because this is like, I like the way it looks. But anyway, this one here, she's like she's kind of scary looking, right? But it's the same thing too. Maybe it's the extra arms. I don't know. Maybe the extra arms. gesture. So I did 26 orders, and so what we're gonna do, I'm thinking of taking these eyeballs out and see what happened was like I don't have it ready yet for this one, but these are the other set of eyes that I had prepared, right? I prepared them. They've been painted. All I need is the center irises, right? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do some eye surgery. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna rip her eyes out on live television for you to see. She's like, no, Dad did never rip my eyes out. Okay, no, well, pretty much, like, stop them, Dad ripped my eyes. So, okay, so what happens is that I'm gonna go ahead and just pull her eyes out of her head, right? See, but let me know, should I change the color? Because I mean, it can give her nice blue eyes, you know, like this is like almost like a movie. What do you call it? Movie Minority Report. Yeah, the Minority Report, where he plucked the eyes out. And anyway, let's see. So let's go ahead and see that here. Okay, I'm gonna pull these eyes out. No, don't pull my eyes out. Oh, you pull. Oh, dang! I fall under the fridge. I'm telling you, when things fall down, they always fall under the fridge, man. My goodness, they just kind of roll right under. I don't have to look for that eyeball later. I just dropped her eyeball. Goodness. I'm sorry about that. Saffron. So I'm gonna yank this eyeball too. Like, no, not my eye, not my eye. Yank my eyes out. Don't stop. She says. Oh, my eye, don't yank my, oh, you're putting my eye out of my head. So, you know, I just want to say that I've had a good weekend. Oh, look at the, oh, I pulled that eye stalk right out there. See that little fella? Yep, so then, there you go, little eyeball right there. She's like, yeah, I can't see nothing, And it's so painful. Yes, I know. There's an eyeball right there. Folks, yep. I find the other eyeball fell into the fridge. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the new eyeball. Right. Now see right here, you have a situation. I'm gonna give her the blue eye. See, you guys can tell me anything in the chat, so it's not my fault. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed and give her some blue eyes. For now, I might just rip it out again and give her some of the other eyes because that one eyes, these eyes were kind of small. See, these eyes were kind of small here. And we look at the depth of it. I'm gonna just show you exactly what it looks like. She's like, I can't see nothing. All right, so we have that there. She's all mad. All right, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like, right? When I take it out of the masking tape. See, the thing is, like, some of the stuff that I make, right, you can actually, I'll show you what it looks like, just plain. See, this eye, right, see, it had a little bubble in it, and if you see it right there, you can see, like, okay, I did the paint, but see, the eye didn't come out so great. So see, there, see a little damage to it, so there you have the little eyeball damage. See, and I'm keeping to my word. See, I said I was going to do eyeball surgery, and here am I doing eyeball surgery. So, you know, those of you who, you know, say people do clickbait, nah, this is not clickbait, baby. This is actually doing eyeball surgery. So I'm going to remove that. So there's that. You know, as a matter of fact, when I was a kid, I was terrified of eyeballs. There was a movie I watched, or some kind of show I watched, and they had a thing where the eyeball, right, they had this thing they were doing, and in the eyeball thing they did, the Farscape, right? They had a thing where they did Crichton. They had Crichton, and they had him like they were doing all kind of stuff to him. I was watching that show, and they did all kind of stuff to him in that show, and I was like, my goodness, this poor guy, because he was like, you know, he got taken across the galaxy to another part of the universe. You ever seen that show? Well, one episode he had a thing where he had to put something behind his eyeballs, right? And he took his eyeball and he kind of yanked it out of his head, and it was kind of like that thing where they were just kind of like, they pulled it like so, like this far from his head, and had the eyeball. Like your eye, pluck it out and take the thing that's there. It's kind of like you kind of holding one eye and just kind of and pulling that thing out, whatever it was, into a little clampy. Anyway, so that was the situation there, friends. So now let's give her some blue eyes, shall we? All right. So this way, shall we? Let's go ahead and pick some of the best blue eyes. Which eyes do you think? Can I pick this one and this one? Okay, let's give her some blue eyes. Let's do this. Pull it off the stock. So here, this is a blue eye here. Blue eye. And let's see which one's good to match. Blue. I'm gonna give you eyeballs. Okay, so here goes that. So here goes. So now she's gonna have nice blue eyes. Right here. Oh, look at me, I got blue eyes. Make sure the dot's in the same location. Okay, now you can do various things to make sure the eyes all stay where it is, you know. See, she looks much happy. Let's see when you do eyes. I wonder, you guys getting good reception? Let me know, because I mean, like, I'm getting good reception. I see it clearly, but here it goes. See, her eyes are nice and blue, kind of off the side. I had a friend of mine who had crooked eyes. You know, sir, you looking at you? She's like, you know, are you looking me in the eye and you're not sure? So here goes this one. Oh, look at that! Do you see this? Oh wow! This is why. Here's the eyeball replacement. This is here, right? So you have that. what we're gonna do with that, I'm going to go ahead and I want to give her another eyeball, like right in the middle of her head, that third eye, right? But like, boop, like, hello everyone, the third eyeball right there. And I can put it right there in the middle of her nose. Like, this is my third eye because I'm so special. See, I like this one. The blue eyes look really nice, but it's no longer the same as before. See this one here? This one has the blue eyes, right? The brown eyes, sorry. And it's the same color skin. And this one here has blue eyes, which means she's gonna be like, there's Pearl, her eyes. They're actually the cabochon. Right, these here are actually made with a 3D resin, right? 3D resin. So when I painted and all that, and I put a little nice little dot on it to give it a nice little reflection thing, little mind trick reflection thing. You know, I want to do actually with the whole thing. People do these things where they do these cell shading, and I find that so fantastic. I think it's amazing, right? Right, Saffron? So, oh, thanks. Thank you so much. So here goes so pretty much here's this one. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna add some blue eyes to this hammerhead shark. Oh goodness, got blue eyes to this hammerhead shark, right? And so the camera kind of shifted. You see my crush? So like this right here. Okay, cool. All right, so let's try this again. All right, so here we have this here. This is the blue hammerhead shark, and this is we're gonna fix her up and put her away. She like, man, and add blue eyes. How do you add blue eyes to a shark that has nothing there? See, what happens there's not really much of a stock, right? Not really much of a stock there. So what do you do? Well, this is what you do. Well, you grab the eyes that you got left, two remaining eyeballs, right? Take them suckers and you're gonna, hello everyone. You can put forward or you can put it on the edge, like how it is on the edge, like, you know, like here, like that, right? I think I'm putting the edge because most hammerhead sharks, their eyeballs are on the edge anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. See, the thing is, the reason why I have it on this, by the way, so I can paint it. See, I learned this the hard way, the hard way, but it's because what happened was that before I was trying to hold it and try and position it on a thing, and it just didn't work. And I learned that if you put stuff onto a popsicle stick, you can paint. See, oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not on this thing here. Like I've been, so now, I'm going to do masking tape. Okay, what does it say? It says it's in hi. I'm a fan. Okay, cool. Definitely. Please like and subscribe to this. I want to connect it various ways, but see the hammerhead, their eyeballs are on the side of the head, right? So you have like that. So I'm going to connect this one here. Thank you, drawing stuff. Oh, lemon ginger. Okay, so here's an eyeball, right? And here's a lemon ginger. Hey, Chloe, welcome back. So yeah. Attached to the goals I took. I was like, happy to be again. I started, but for the most part, though, it was like those things where when you test union, like or something that was completely, you know, like free to be able to, you know, do like the city up that the way it's supposed to be. You know, and it's just like, hello. It was like taking this test. They had the part that I think I studied on because it was like algebra, and I haven't done algebra since like, you know, 23 years ago, you know. So that was like a long time. I just finished, and in the past I was taking, we're doing pre-calculus and all that. And I. What happened was like it was so far removed. I mean, it's not like I use calculus every day. See, so you have the eyeballs on one side, right? This eyeball here, and then you have this eyeball here. Upwards, okay? This is gonna be upward like that. So that way it kind of balances this way too. Okay? So let's go do this. So for the most part, that what happened was when I was doing the test, I had a hard time with the algebra. I'll tell you, it was like, and I like algebra, I really do, but just for some reason, it just wasn't like, you know, processing right. It was just one of those things where, you know, as I was working on it, it was like I just felt like I'm just doing worse and worse. To probably complete a lot of it, you know, and I got to the point where it's like, okay, you know what? It's based on the ones you get right. Like the post office test, by the way, I took the post office test. I took it twice for the post office test, right? For the civil service person to become a federal worker. So what happened was like when I did that, it was like there's a part where they say you get the ones right, you get more on the ones you have right than you do on the ones wrong. So your points only count if you get it right, right? So it's only work if you get it right. So wow, I didn't realize how far that's from the other. That's pretty far. That's really big butt. That's really a big blind butt. But you know, I have to kind of like just make sure that the bad boy stays there like that. So you have like this is I1 and this is I2. And it's between the eye and the eyeball. I dropped that eyeball in the fridge. That's kind of freaky. So here's this this. So right here, and you have right. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give it a little bit of a paint. I'm gonna give it a little bit of paint so we can actually see how that goes. For the most part, I'm going to give it like a little bit of a paint job here. So for the most part, though, it's one of those things where, okay, there you have the eye removal surgery for this hammerhead shark. Eye removal and actually eye installation for this one. I did eye removal for this current character. And what else? Let's see, I like the Froggy's eyes is cool. He's and the huge blind spot. See how big that blind spot is? It's like, I cannot see you unless I turn my head. Oh, there you are. You know, kind of thing. Oh, there you are. So that's why it's like the hammerheads are significant. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Anyway, so here you go. So this is what it's what I was able to do. Okay, so this way, so like they had some really cool topics on the test. Just talked about water was one. Another topic we talked about was about blood, you know, and how blood works, you know, the whole thing, how you find out about blood, and another originally plan. Pretty cool, you know? That was for the second part, the comfort part, and I just totally loved it. And the last part was Doppler effect, and like the sound Doppler effect, and also the light Doppler. But part, if you didn't believe their and their solar system or exoplanets out there, then what happens is that in order to tell if they're moving away from you, they use a Doppler, and that's pretty cool. So then the third one was, last one was, yeah, that was it, pretty much that. So when I took the test, at the end of it, I felt part of something like a really big in there, you know, where it was like the whole world, you know, was being whole world is like it's not privy to such information as being part of a, you know, a secret society like this, you know, where you can actually, you know, be one of the light workers or the you know, electrical workers. So I thought that was kind of interesting there. That was pretty much interesting. Yesterday I drove a lot. I'll talk more about that on my check my see the union, entire 26 orders. I'm gonna talk later. Puppet theater. I'm gonna talk about that later. Let's see. Thursday live sculpture. Okay, yes, I'm gonna do a live sculpture. I need your opinion. I need your opinion what I should do for the Thursday live sculpture. Now I have a couple things out there. I'm going to put a poll out together, but for the most part, though, if you just put out there anything that's family friendly, I'm going to put out there. This is going to be May soon, so this today is a very significant day in my history. This is on May 20. So today is April 29th. It's not my birthday. My birthday is in October, but this is a very interesting day because I remember when I was, what do you call it, camp? I have a spring break, right? My family and took us out to spring break, and when we were in spring break, there was a time where, you know, dedicated my life to the Lord. I said I wanted to be used in the service, you know, to be part of, you know, ministry and to serve God in that. Okay, but it was cool. I had right here. I'm gonna, but you guys can see me do that. But for the most part, though, it's gonna say. Okay, now the paint that I use. So this one here, this is the FX paint that I use. This one's called it's called Saber Blue. It's such a cool name, Saber Blue. Oh, cool. Thank you, Miss Amy. Oh, wow. Thank you, Amy. All right, so here we go. This is like, I want to say, let me put like on that real quick. I want to say thank you so much. Oh, don't push that button. It said blocks this user. See, that's the thing. Like, I have the thing in the, I have the thing inside of a tape roll, right? The phone is inside of a tape roll. So this phone, the phone that I have is inside a tape roll. So when you put it in there, it's kind of like, you know, like that. I angle that up. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the, you got the honor of giving a 10th super chat. Thank you so much. Paint this right here, as you can see. And what this means is that I'm going to go ahead and just kind of give a little paint to this. Try not to make this fall because this acrylic paint is so nice, but you don't want it to fall upon you, right? Not at all. So let's go ahead and paint this right here. So this is what I do. Just gonna do. I don't usually paint online because like painting is such a difficult thing to do, you know. It's just painting. It's not difficult in terms of like, it's just when you're focusing on painting, you try not to talk so much. That's kind of hard to do when you're trying to do live stuff. Yeah, so here's that. And this paint is so regal. It's such a regal blue. It's so nice. See, so this is it's like a latex paint. So what it does is that it waterproofs. So that's really cool. I like that. Right, so then there you have that. Oh goodness, I got it on the eyeball. Yeah, so see that it is the same color. Okay, now for the other eye. All right. I mean, I used to really like it, but the taste of Rhodey and how Rhodey works so nicely, in a sense, like you kind of know what you're going to do before you do it. It's wonderful. It's way better than having to sit there and wait and wonder whether you're gonna do something. It also is do. Fortunately, or fortunately, depends on who you are. I ended up all the way in Staten Island, and I have a lot of friends who are like, hey, I'm with my friends. I don't know. So I'm just gonna like put a little bit of love in your heart. Okay, so I'm gonna just make the bottom of it like just there. Make sure it's nice and clean there. And good. So I did a whole mannequin too. I made a whole mannequin, and I was like, okay, just I put on my Instagram as big art. So there you have that. If you ever get a chance to, just look on Instagram, definitely go take a look at that and see for yourself. Yeah, that's one. Let's see. I don't anything correct. Okay, well, all right. So here we go. This is here. I'm almost done with this one, and then I'm gonna go to the next one. See, the thing is like, pretty much is the saffron one. See, it's like I wonder if I should put the saffron with blue eyes versus the saffron with brown eyes. And see the thing, like the brown eyes looks kind of menacing, but then when you add more stuff to it, it becomes even better. So here, this is like my hammerhead shark with the hammerhead eyeballs on the one that very go around here and fix the back part. Okay, right there. Fix this part right here. It's right there. Masking tape. Oh man, a masking tape. So let's see. So yes. So then your driving yesterday was pretty long because it was like if you do 26 orders, because what happened initially was one was 15 and one was 11, right? So I mean 11 and 15. The most I've ever done was 15. 15 orders. That was the most I've ever done in one day. And I said, let me just look at the math and see if I can actually do this. Let me see if I can do the math and see if I can do this. And I made sure that I didn't have to care because to have TV, you have to keep it up, right? And you have to make sure that when you travel it, you don't crush with other stuff because the TV can get broken. Not to mention TV is like the other part of it is you don't want trouble. You don't want trouble anybody. And so what happens is like, I'm gonna do a live chat, one of those chat things again, where I'm gonna be on Thursday, right? Let's see if I can do it on Thursday. I'm gonna do around 6 o'clock, 6:30, because what happens at 6:30, you don't really compete with a lot of other people. Some people join later, but probably do from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and just 2 hours. And I'm gonna do some live sculpting for you guys, and just that's on Thursday coming up. So that's I haven't got a day yet, so I have no idea what that day is. But today is so that's for the most part there. I'm almost to 3,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. Want to go to 3,000 subscribers? That's a big thing start happening at 3,000. That means you're no longer in 2,000. I've been working on my Instagram and my YouTube and my Facebook and just all my different things, and it's been cool just watching everything grow. You know, I even have a TikTok. I have a TikTok as well, and that's in light of everything that's happening in our media and our society and our government, that's kind of going to be like it's kind of everything I'm doing is kind of backing it up onto TikTok and or to different things as well. So yeah, and all my stuff I have on YouTube, I back it up to Odyssey and to Rumble, and so that's there as well. So Odyssey, Rumble. I was going to BitChute, but BitChute didn't have the same kind of connection to that. So it's whenever you have anything, you back it up several places. That's rule of logic. You actually increase your range, and your phone goes down for whatever reason. The whole reason I got into this because way back and it had whole hammerhead. Yeah, that this is the shark. The shark. Oh, we're gonna do next. Okay, so let me show you what these are like $5 for them. Let me see the price right here. Yeah, $4.99. $4.99 for these paints. So I charge for that. Anyway, so it's weird when you type numbers, your numbers go down. It's weird. But it's like you talk about like anything else. Let's say finances. Finances. That's if you say the word finances, the number on her blue eye. I have saffron. Put this so it doesn't like saffron. Now she has blue eyes too. She has blue eyes as well. This is pearl. This is saffron. I'm gonna paint saffron with the colors of saffron, which is like this is the colors. And so to do that, I cannot do this live right here because if I did it, well, I mean, I could do it live, but the most part though, just gonna give her the colors. But it's like the eyes. I'm not completely sold on her eyes yet. Do you guys like her eyes? Let me know. Let me know right now. Just say you like the eyes. Say yes, you like it, or I can put it back to the brown eyes because this is the eyes. That here. Let me know if I should go for these eyes or those eyes. Right? I mean, seeing that she's kind of like this color, it'd be kind of good to have that color eyes again. I could just paint some eyes. Let's do that. I'm gonna paint some eyes. All right, let's paint some eyes. See, I have these stocks here. Sure. I'm gonna have to use the paint in my this thing here, and it's gonna be the kind of paint that I use for Hopefully I didn't put it back. Hopefully it didn't fall off the shelf. That I have, I can't seem to find it right now. But maybe I will find it if I just keep looking. It's right here. Okay, good. Here it is. Yeah, it's this one. This is the color of the eyes. This is the eye color. This is the kind of paint I use to paint. This one's called cadmium yellow. All right. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and paint some of it for you to see. I don't know. I think it moved. Well, let's do what we got. All right. All you can do is do what you can. All right. So here we go. So I have this one, and then the black. Okay. So we're going to use brushes, and here we are. Cadmium. Good. Found the one that I want. Better. I'm gonna get one nails. Good. Perfect. And black. Very good. So now, return. Here we go. This is what I have. This is my tabletop. All right, I'm gonna put it on my lap right there. I'm gonna put this to cover the tabletop. Put this to cover the eyeballs. This right here. This right here. This right here. And I'm gonna angle it down a little bit so you can see me a little better. All right, so here's this. There it is, that. So you can see here. All right, so there's the eyes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and paint some eyes. Do some eyeball surgery for you, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to do, see what I have here? Before blue. So there's blue eyes now, all nice and cool, right? Got a little white spot in there. That's when I'm done. Saffron, yeah, saffron. So you wonder why the extra arms? I don't know. You know, I have this thing, right? This thing called the basilisk. And the basilisk is kind of like many-legged, like lizardy type thing, right? And I was like, you know what? That's from old. There's a basilisk lizard that, like, you know, that I have that I made before the basilisk, the green one. But then there's one that basilisk from ancient thing that had the many arms. Oh my word! I just lost my whole stream for a second there. Hey everyone! Cool. This is do this eyeball thing. So this is this. Make it like so. Like this. Right, like this. This one. Like this, and you just do like that. And delivers this. Make sure to check your stuff. Oh yeah. You got to make sure to have it. Give it to your eyeballs. So make it big enough so that when you do, where it's not completely messed up, you want to make sure that it's good and that you have it there and that it holds, but it doesn't take off the paint when you take off the paint, right? Because the next thing you have to do the drip it with the UV paint, UV resin, and so UV resin will actually keep it. It'll be like crystallized or whatever. Right? Gotta make sure you're gonna go back and do like some quality control. Look at it and see. Right. Probably wonder why I'm wearing glasses. Well, I'm wearing glasses because I wanted to do something with the power drill, and I thought, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to have power drill glasses on. But I'm thinking, well, I don't have nothing really to use a power drill for. I thought how cool I look with glasses on, so I thought, let me just keep glasses on, because you know that's always fun. Then I thought to myself, let me just see if it's this right. So remember, now we did the hammerhead. Now he has eyes. Hello, I have eyes. There's eyes on the side, so there it goes. And this paint dries really quick, so where it starts and where it begins. And it shines like metallic. So I use this kind of paint for the predators, when I make the predators. And Ochi because they're really not really predators, more like hunters, you know, if you think about it. It's actually, it works out, the hunters. That's what's from that last Predator movie that everybody hated. But that's a good point. They're not like, you know, they're hunting. You know, predators, like, you have to kill to eat, you know, kind of. So they more like take trophies. They make trophies of man. Instead, I mix the trophies of man. So we have that there. So this is that. So what happened? I let this bad boy dry. I can give her some paint. If you want to see me paint her. Usually, there's a couple things I do when I paint something. I paint a creature. I actually give them. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give her like an extra, like make her mouth like longer. Have it the tongue like Deli. If how Deli has a tongue. See Deli's tongue here. You see this here. Deli has a tongue, right? And his tongue, when you open his mouth, it comes out and it just like it expands, like same thing too. So Deli has that, and also Dougie has it. So Deli has a tongue, Dougie has a tongue. So Dougie has a tongue, and his tongue comes out, and his tongue is a little easier to work with. So like, so I can very easily take his tongue out and just make it like go lick something, like like hey brother, stop licking that there kind of thing. So you have that. So this is Dougie. This is tongue, right? That's one. This thing is I'm gonna make a tongue for this crew. I broke it right off. You see that? You gotta put your right. Okay, so why should the world full of happiness already? We need some happiness, right? The other thing scary your mind, they robots come and eat you. Real. No. Yes, we have to watch movies. And that movie scared me so bad. Those movies that I thought the whole world was gonna get sucked up by a black hole. And that makes you think too, because if you really think about it, you're just being attacked by a giant thing that you can't touch, see, or smell, and it just will take you in like a giant whirlpool, take the whole planet in. If you believe the Earth's a planet, then what happens is like you have that there, and then you have let's see, her tongue is here, so I'm gonna make it like, because I have to be able to make sure that her mouth can close, right? So there you have that. So you have to be able to go from from there to there, like right, and have that there, and you have to be able to make sure that the tongue can bend. So. So it reminds me of one of those creatures from like Rayman, one of the Rayman legend creatures, just this reminds me of, I don't know, just something about it. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, so that's there. See, this paint here that I'm using, by the way, this was the Artist Loft paint, cadmium yellow, right? That's the one. That one there is a kind of interesting paint because it's like it's an acrylic, but it's not a waterproof acrylic like the other one. Look at that! I feel it. Oh, gross. I might just change our surgery. Yes, if you want cosmetic surgery. No, I don't want cosmetic surgery. See, it's hard to make people. It's hard to make people. People are hard to make because either them either, or you make them and they're not like what they wanted, So you have that. Just like, okay, now gonna give her a recoil because full of the tongue, right? The tongue has to be filled up. Has to go back and back. So she's gonna need like a chin, all that, like that too. By the way, same Farscape, like in an alien world, merge well with humans. They'd be like, so 50 minutes. Okay, let's see what I can do. I can keep this thing down to an hour because 1 hour you can always easily shareable and stuff like that. When you get too far in, it gets far out there. But for the most part, the tongue. Let's see if I can like seal that better. I'm gonna give her like a chin, like a chin type thing. I'm gonna give her like the top of her mouth. I'm gonna make it kind of go a little bit further. That way, it's like it can seal the mouth, like just like how Dougie is. Dougie has the same kind of thing mouth. He can completely close his mouth. He's like hello. He can close his mouth and say, hello, I'm Dougie. What about to do? Like, and go. Oh wow, my battery's at 5%. Okay, that's another thing there too. So there's Dougie. Okay, so anyway, so that's what with that we're gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and just finish. Right, pretty good. Mask tape is great. I'm telling you. Hey 3M, remember me? Okay, cool. I gotta really put put affiliate out there for 3M because I mean like just 3M. I work for their stuff. It's not a sponsorship for 3M. It's not. I'm not sponsored by anything right now except my own pocket and driving Rudy. So yes, definitely. If you guys lose, please. Thank you, Amy, for your sponsorship. That's so cool. Looks like a froggy, aren't you? Who knows? There. That's cool. I think they're salamanders. To me, they're salamanders. Stories this week. I took a day off today, which is not really a day off because I'm doing the videos and all this need to get done. I'm actually making videos in the background. That's being rendered and worked on as we're speaking right now. Because that's on Blender. I use Blender to do my by the way. This right here is live, so this is just as is. I'm right here right now, and it is about what time is it? It's almost 6:25. Right here, just as you can. Minutes before I call it for this live stream. If you do want to make things like videos for YouTube, definitely do live streams. Talk to people a lot, people like that. Like I said, you're a normal person with real issues like them, and so that we're not like just we are real people. So yes, I'm gonna start doing some more links. I have my own membership channel that you can join if you'd like to. Also, not to mention the fact that I have Patreon and gonna make gift. I'm gonna put the chin back on the before. Let's see. Here's the chin. It was like this is the downward part. This is the chin here. Yes. There you go. That's the chin. Put her chin back on. She'll be like, ah, la 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 la. Okay, so let me fix that up. Actually, I should give her some lips. Be like that Lady Gremlin. Or probably not. She already has lips. Alright, so here we go. I'm almost to the end of this thing. Yeah. I think our bottom lip extends further than it. Actually, I should make her like better. I really like it. I think it's cool the way it is. Just it's really kind of funky looking. So I have to, I don't want to do the whole beady thing and make it all bead like. That's what happens. Okay, see, the thing is like it's connected to the bottom jaw, right? I need to make it connected more to the top of her head. See, the thing is like this. See, like this. It's kind of like, you see, right? So there's this, and then there's this. So like So okay, so now I'm gonna give her more of an upper lip because she doesn't have much of an upper lip right now. So I'm gonna do that right now. Give you an upper lip. So I got 5 minutes. All right. I will end this live stream at 1 hour marker. That way, it's like a good piece of content for people to see. So you have that. But in the meantime, though, I'm gonna stop once I get the top lip made. I'm gonna go and finish up this eyeball here, right? And give some more eyeballs to make a couple of eyeballs for if I decided to switch your eyes back, which I might end up doing because colors match. Because I mean, like for example, I have all the other colors that match. Deli's eyes match Deli, and Pearl's eyes match Pearl. And here is done the Paltia stuff yet. I have that, and it's just like in the wings. I'm gonna make like one of my gremlins into Paltia. I might just do that as a thing because I'm not familiar with it, and I don't want to just like break out with soil like Diplocallis, right? He's also Insomorph. So he's Insomorph, and it's a whole foil hold it, but it's a right. Like a bow. I gotta try more. Anyway, so this, yeah. Alright, so gotta give her those top lip. So you only get more beautiful, right? Like you're talking to yourself, Greg. I was like, okay, I'm talking to myself. Check and see what and give her some paint. Complete. Okay, so we're gonna see it's how you paint an eyeball. The eyeball a little bit. All right. Oh, let's see how it works. All right, and then here's 3. Let's make 3 eyes. All right. 3. 3. And then here's this one, the 4th. Four. So now we have another set of 4 eyeballs, all complete, all completely done. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. It was fun to have you with me on this journey as I made some eyeballs and talked about stuff. Right, so and thank you all for that. So here's Saffron. We're gonna give her some cool eyes, but there it is. Or that really cool, really cool, really cool. All right, talk to you soon. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on today's adventure. Have a good day. Wish you all the best, and bye. Peace.